I think I'm gonna rally. I believe in myself. I'm up like about 20 right now. How's it going? No, it's not yet. Is there a problem with the sound?
Nope, sounds good. Just gonna back it down just back here. That's
Ah,
all.
okay, gotcha.
Perfect.
Cool. Cool. Yeah. So, is there an update on getting the chat up? Are we waiting until Dr. Sandholm gets here, or are we?
Let me double check on that. I think Jordan was looking into it to see what account they wanted to log into. Let me see where he's at.
Sure. Okay. I'm not sure. I guess I could use my Twitch, right? Yeah, but like you want it to like show up in like certain letters in the chat and stuff. Yeah, we actually specifically made him wait to like be able to do this. Yeah. All right. Call. Nice. All right, got the call. 25,000. How about you? All right. I might be able to retake the lead this session. But who knows? We'll just take it hand by hand.
It's also making less like calling mistakes, like those obvious comments.
Yeah.
Well, it might not be terrible, but I haven't seen one of it.
Yeah. I think it's fair to say that in our limited sample so far, this version looks improved, right?
Potentially, yeah.
I mean, we don't really know enough to like say anything for sure, but at least a few different elements of it.
I have to skip lunch. I was meeting someone.
You guys must have been up late last night. So
I wasn't late. I got a good night's sleep.
you got a good night's sleep? Oh, okay, all right. We got a very different beast over here.
Ah.
Yeah.
Good.
We got a different animal.
How are you doing?
I'm up 25
Oh.
and he's down 25 or 20.
Okay, so about even here.
Yeah.
So here's your foreign national form, and if you guys could bring your tax forms filled out.
Okay.
Because Phil Lehman from CMU is coming here around noon to pick that stuff up.
Okay, sure.
I don't even know what it is, but I think it's like tax forms need to be signed.
Yeah, I have.
So you can get paid, something like that.
I have like a binder with the stuff, so I can fill that out and bring it in tomorrow.
And you could also bring a copy of your contracts and all that stuff.
Okay, cool.
Good. So you feel it's a different beast? Very different.
We aren't sure if we think it's stronger or not. I think.
There's one mistake that eliminated.
It seems like it seems a little bit better.
Okay, good to
It
hear.
seems a little bit better.
Go black light.
But like, it's like big changes compared to like the other days. Maybe there was like small changes. There's like big ones today.
Okay, like what?
Just like it's using some sizes that it didn't normally use.
New bet sizes.
Or at least removal of certain bet sizes.
Huh. Different bet sizes than yesterday.
If this is news to you, then this is.
That's surprising.
Well,
I knew it was gonna change. I mean, but
new bet sizes. We got new bet sizes.
Where?
Like I've only seen like one overbet all day today. Bet
Okay,
large-
but it's still making the overbet. You're just saying it's making it less or something.
I only saw one. Like the only time I saw it was like 10, 15 minutes ago. I said, "Man, it doesn't overbet anymore. It's completely stopped." And then right as I said it, it just overbet, and I was like, "Oh well."
Okay.
But like one time I think today,
Huh.
and you haven't seen it overbet today, right?
No, I haven't seen it one.
Yeah, and it was doing it like what seemed to be like every other hand before.
Okay.
So it seems
Well,
like.
maybe we have attended these things too.
I mean.
Let's not get too far.
There we go.
Yeah, it's just different. It's different.
Okay. And it seems like I looked at the logs of the, not the logs, but the end result of the first session. Looks like yours and Jason's luck really swapped.
Oh my God, yeah, there were some hands in that session that like kings were not a good hand for me in that session. But that's the way it goes, you know. Which is good. I'm glad. Like I knew things would turn around for Jason. Like
Yeah.
once like things started to like swing in his favor
Yeah,
a
that's too
little
much
bit.
of a
Yeah.
difference.
Yeah.
Still in between strong lines.
Yeah, it's too much. Yeah, definitely, obviously.
I think it's good also for him and for the PR.
Yeah, definitely. He's honestly he's probably been working the hardest too. So I think
Oh yeah?
Gee.
Yeah, he seemed pretty happy. I chatted with him downstairs. He, before we run out of this time, so on the live chat,
Mhm.
so Norm raised one issue, just making sure. I don't know how it works.
Okay.
Like when the Twitch comes and you're doing live stream or live chat, can they see your screen and where you are?
They can see only this camera, right?
I don't know. So they shouldn't be able to see this because otherwise, you know, if you're ahead, they can tell.
It won't change anything about what they see. It'll just be the chat
Okay.
on the side.
Okay.
Is my understanding. I mean, we can talk to IT, but
Yeah, why don't you verify that with IT? But
Sure.
other than that, I think you're good.
okay, cool.
You should just not let the sheet use any technology.
Well, we're already not using technology, right?
And then I think what we like with the live chat, they were asking like, should I do it downstairs with one of those guys,
Okay.
or do you want to do it?
Yeah, why not give one of them a chance?
Up to you. They were asking from a camera perspective that they felt that there's more space to do it there.
Yeah.
But it doesn't matter to me at all. And I thought that I told them to come and ask you because you're kind of the leader of the pack.
Yeah, I think it would be good for one of them to get a chance to answer some questions and stuff too, you know?
Okay.
Maybe like,
Do you have any preference which one?
who do you think would do a better interview?
Sheet.
Yeah, probably Jason.
Okay.
Probably. But I mean, you should ask them. I feel like it's kind of more Cheats thing anyway than it is Dong's.
Okay.
But who knows? Yeah, I guess I would just ask them.
Okay. We're going to do it down there then.
Yeah, it'll be good to mix it up and like let someone else have some time to talk.
Yeah.
Here, so
How did your BBC interview go?
oh, it went really well. It went good. Yeah, it was just like kind of down to business and just figuring out like the basics and getting some simple stuff. It was good. It was
Okay.
good. Yeah.
Well, like, what did they ask?
They talked about the format and like how it plays different than people and like just the basic rundown. It was
Yeah.
like nothing too crazy.
Yeah.
And I just explained like the hands are mirrored. They didn't know that, so
Okay.
I just but
You need to ask me
and
about
then
the format,
like for example, like I was saying it plays different. I explained like in poker humans like to bet like I just kept it super simple. It's like when you play poker, usually let's say there's $20 in the middle. Humans like to bet between 10 and 15, you know, like 50, 75%, just bet about, a little less than the whole thing, but about that. Whereas the computer likes to bet like either $2 or like 2,000. So, just try to like make it simple so
Yeah.
like people can kind of understand.
Yeah.
Because like we really want to avoid coming across like really complex
Yeah.
and like too much for people, like keep it interesting and like talk about things that we're doing, but not overload.
Yeah, I tried that, but I think
It's hard.
He spoke on top of me, the interviewer spoke on top of me twice. So either it was kind of a connection issue that he didn't know I was still planning to say something else, or maybe he just interrupted me as being too complex in the first place.
How'd your interview go then? It went.
I think it went well.
Oh, well.
I think it went well. I put a coat and tie on.
Nice. I was wearing this, so that was.
Going to get a little bit of contrast.
Yeah.
That's great.
Yeah. Overall, it was good though. I mean, it's not too often where I think an interview really goes that badly, as long as you like just try and be answer
Yeah.
the questions, maybe make a joke or two, and like,
Yeah.
whatever it takes. But yeah, it was good. It was good.
So we're doing pretty good national and international coverage here.
Yeah, it's going well.
BBC and CNN and CBS.
The whole thing, looking good.
No Wire magazine yet.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, you know, we can just do what we can do.
Yeah.
Do what we can do.
So less overbidding today. Anything else that's different in Spain?
It seems like it's just picking some different sizes overall. Like I've seen a few just weird sizes that we didn't normally
New
see.
sites.
Yeah. For example, it's done a lot of like when I min bet, it bets like exactly the pot versus the min bet, and it really hadn't been doing that too much before.
Wait, let me go slow. Mean bet. When you're the,
When I bet 100,
but who are you? The big blind, small
the
blind?
big blind.
You're the big blind. Okay.
So I bet 100.
Where are you? What's quick?
Doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Let's just say I'm in the big blind, he's in the small blind.
Okay.
There's 5,000 out there.
Okay.
I bet 100.
Okay.
I've seen lots of raising at 5,200, which would be the size of the pot because 5,000 and the 100 in the call.
Yeah.
So I've seen a lot of that, which like we didn't really see that much of that before, right? Bjorn, 5,200, like the exact.
And now it's doing the 5200 or now it's not doing it?
No, it is doing it,
Huh.
and in lots of spots that it seemed to overbet before, it has stopped doing that. And I've seen this size a lot. If I lead 100 into 500, it goes 625. I've seen that a bunch. I've seen that a lot actually.
It's a weird size. It's like that. What
It's
is
like
that? Like
85?
1.05?
No, it's not over pot, right? Because like the 100, does the call get calculated in?
Oh, well, yeah. Call is the 100, so it's, and then it's 700, and then it's putting in 525 more. Yeah. So
Yeah.
what is that? 3/4?
Oh yeah, that's the 3/4, isn't it?
I think
Yeah.
so.
Yeah. Okay.
It's like
Okay.
3/4.
Okay. Yeah. So the 3/4 is actually pretty normal. Yeah, 625 is 3/4. It's hard to like calculate in terms of percentage of pot in some spots
Yeah,
because
yeah.
like, but yeah, just different stuff. Different stuff.
But you don't know whether it's better or worse.
Well, until we see some numbers afterwards, it's really
What?
until we see numbers afterwards, it's hard to
Yeah.
really say, right? Like also like I don't like getting too carried away as just one person because you're always really biased.
And you got hugely unlucky in that, and Jason got lucky.
Yeah, but I'm just talking about like the strategies and stuff, not just
Yeah.
that I lost. Like,
Yeah.
like we're always just biased when we analyze things, right? So I don't think the fact that I 3-bet kings and he has 9s and 9 comes on the river, I don't think that's like a new better version of the bot, you know?
Right,
Because
right.
like Jason gets the same hand down
Right.
there, and you know,
Yeah.
so. But yeah, I'm not totally sure yet. It's just different. It's just got a few changes.
What do you think?
All right, sounds good.
I better go eat something. Do you think it's possible to eat in the buffet in like 25 minutes? Is there 25 minutes? Probably. Okay. We have to be ready by 6 o'clock, but I'll grab some food. Thanks a lot. See you guys.
All right, so I should have IT come and
What?
log me in to just make sure they can't see my screen.
Yeah.
Okay.
If
Yes.
you want, but if you want to dispose of play, that's cool, whichever. I think it would be actually, if you have the capacity, it would be cooler to do the chat later on.
I'm gonna do the chat.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Just jump in the line that says signature numbers.
Okay, thank you.
All right. Could you get the IT guys over here? The cursing today is getting unruly. Could you call the IT guys again? Yeah, yeah.
Just want someone to come here.
Yeah, that would be great.
Security to IT. If you have someone come up to the poker event upstairs to answer a question.
I just got double check raised. I don't have it. Yeah. Debating calling and trying to get there. I think I'm calling 7. Don't think I can. Damn it, he folded when I set the other pot.
So Thomas is going to be doing the 9 questions.
Yeah. I think it would be good to let one of them, like, do the questions.
Oh, with one of them?
Yeah, yeah.
No, so not you.
Yeah, yeah. Well, he asked me if I wanted to do it, but I thought it would be better to, like, mix it up. Especially on reviewing this, I think it's fine. Hey, so did we get the login information?
Yeah.
Or? Okay, cool.
Did someone talk to you?
Yeah, he said he had one issue. The only thing he was worried about is they won't be able to see me through this camera, right?
Right.
And they'll just only be able to see on the delay this.
Yes.
Okay, that's fine then.
I believe so.
Okay, cool.
All you're going to be doing is you're broadcasting from that one, you're not broadcasting from this one.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. Well, I actually, you know, I'm just gonna go for it. Why would I check? I want to lose to like king. And I should be safe ahead of Jason, right? Alright. Yeah. I assume.
And we gave him a 5-minute gap.
Yeah, just
To be blind.
just to be safe. It's paying off today, though. He's got the big win going. CS:GO. Yeah, I was being streamed on Twitch.
Just basically chat.
Very cool.
See the questions come in and just like whatever one you want to answer.
Okay, cool. And they'll know that it's this account.
Yeah. You can even, if you want to identify yourself, you can. But it should because they know that it's coming from that.
Oh, cool. Yeah, it has. Okay.
Anything else? Just call up.
Cool.
Wait, I don't get it. So I thought you're not doing the chat.
I am doing the chat. Oh, no, there's an interview I'm not doing. I'm doing the chat. I'm doing the Twitch chat and not the interview downstairs. All right, guys. So we have the chat loaded up here. So I am going to be chatting with you. The chat will be live, and the stream will be delayed 30 minutes. So there will be a delay. The chat is live. So now I can strike a nice balance between playing hands and doing a little chatting.
What about balance?
I can
You cannot do balance?
I can balance my play with some chat. Awesome. Someone just like asked me a question to like say who they are, but like in a way that I was like, is this a question? And then I realized it wasn't a question. They were just like telling me who they are.
Give me a question and say it out loud so I know what the question
Well, it's not actually a question. They were just like trolling to like you're not gonna understand. It's a reference to me. Yeah, I know that. I assume that like a good chunk of the people that will be in the chat actually like know IRL. No, definitely not all. I mean, like there's gonna be a couple hundred people, I'm sure. So guys, feel free to like send in your questions into the chat. I will be answering questions today and talking about hands or spots or whatever if I feel like it.
They'll only hear you like half an hour later.
Yeah, they will, but in half an hour they'll hear this. Yeah, you just like are talking knowing that in 30 minutes they'll hear me.
There's never been that.
I already told them that in the chat. Chat's instant.
Oh, you typed it.
Yeah. Yeah. It's confusing though, right?
The whole thing is very confusing.
Yeah, I agree. It's kind of confusing.
Now that arm's getting kind of tired because it's like on the keyboard. Does your account say?
What's up?
Does your account?
The account says the name of the Twitch channel, so everyone will know that it's me on the account. But I also told them it was me, so I feel like they would be able to figure that out. Yeah, not too much action nowadays in Heads Up and L.
Why do you say this?
Some-
Someone asked you a question.
Someone asked me if there's much action.
Is there much action in it?
Yes. Not too much. Not too much. Yeah, people think the bot does weird stuff. I'm gonna be inclined to agree with that. It does do some weird stuff, but I think you kind of have to like think about what it's trying to accomplish. Some hands, like that King Jack versus tens hand that I just played, that 4-bet pot. That one, I think we can pretty safely conclude that it was just bad. Yeah, I think we can do that. So that one was bad, and then, but you know, there's some hands that are good. Like just because weird doesn't make it inherently bad. Doug, the question on everyone's mind, is that Perrier or are you really popping bottles right now? I would, yeah.
What are they asking?
Just all kinds of random shit. How do you train in combinatorics efficiently?
How do you train combinatorics efficiently?
Yeah, I said rigorously, but they want a more accurate answer. I'm not going to give.
Counting combinations.
Yeah, I'm not going to go into it though.
Oh, look at this line. I have quads and I get check raise.
You get check raise and you have quads.
Yeah.
Let me check this out. Whoa! Now,
I decided to half on the river.
wow, this is a good spot. Are you just gonna? Oh my God! Are you just gonna get one here? If it got away from a queen, that would be an amazing fold. That would be an amazing fold. Where does the bot play best? Flop, turn, or river? What do you think, Bjorn?
I think that's kind of a hard question to answer. What do you think?
I think it's pretty clearly river, right?
I don't know about that. Well, maybe today. Before today, the bot has made a lot of really large mistakes. So,
Yeah.
it's quite hard to say.
But okay, so I would say that the bot plays the toughest on the river.
Yeah, but not necessarily the best.
Yeah, it plays. I would say it plays like the flop and turn. It plays weaker, but doesn't make as big of mistakes.
Yeah.
But then the river, it plays really, really tough. But then sometimes it's just way too tough. Sometimes it just like busts out the call, whatever. So I think we're gonna go with. All right. Check.
Hey, Henry,
Check. 344. How about you?
282.
282. All right. Too slow. I got a little chat time. Got some chat time. Let's go for the bet. Check. Call. Check. Check. Oh, yeah, this is sort of the opposite of check. That is an all-in. We're gonna let this one go. Okay.
It also hasn't really like make some really weird flop plays like starting to do that fun. Like you know like you see that on the flop and do that fun. Kind of big one. Or like that.
I have to think about that. I think you're right, but it always did those things just very rarely.
Yeah.
It never did those things frequently. I don't think.
What are some other interesting points?
So someone's saying that Ike said today that he was interested in setting up a match between me and him, and that he's interested in playing. What was it? Wants to go back to No Limit versus guys like me and Dong.
You mean like playing you guys?
Yeah, I assume he means playing us. Yeah, Ike's actually been a little bit out of the NL game for a bit. Like, he was playing a lot last year, and then he's played like a few matches this year. But generally speaking, I think he's played a lot more PLO.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I guess we'll see. See what happens.
Hey, Jimmy, from what I remember.
Yeah. Somebody asks me what my screen name stands for. WCG? The answer, of course, being West Coast Gangsters. I feel like someone asked that question, they haven't been even watching today.
Why don't they just
Yeah. Yeah, that's actually a pretty good question, or a pretty good response. Someone asked me today, or like a couple days ago on Twitter, they tweeted at me, they were like, hey, what are the blinds in your challenge? I'm like, really? You didn't bother to just like go into like Google and search it? Really, I'll just tweet at him. Or even watch the stream once,
Yeah.
right? The first hands dealt, you're like, oh, okay, yeah. There's like 70 hours of recorded footage online of just me. I mean, yeah, if you want to expand it to everyone, then there's like 240 hours of recorded footage. Guys, you could watch poker for a really long time if you wanted to. I wonder if there's anyone that will actually do that. Do you think there is? Someone out there? They'll just like grind every.
Dude, expose full color.
I don't know. That would be pretty sick.
Big ass.
All right, jacks. Oh, little set of jacks. Well, let's see what develops. Oh, damn, it folds. I don't think it's every other hand.
Every other time you have a pocket pair, it's like,
I don't tell you when I get pocket pairs. I only tell you when I have good pocket pairs. So you have a really biased sample of. Oh, top two pair into your pot. Nope. Hey, let's it go on the flop. Let's it go. WCG, since the bot only understands a set of discrete bet sizes and maps your actual bets to the closest it understands, you can exploit it by betting less with bluffs and more with value. Have you guys explored that? I don't really feel like this guy understands.
he's saying that we're playing, he's indirectly saying that we're playing with like field player, or like very exploitable.
Oh man.
That's what he's saying. He's like,
Is he talking shit?
he's basically like, either thinks we don't understand like the basic concept of like value and bluff distribution, or he thinks we're playing like exploitable. Yeah. One of the two. Maybe he thinks all top players are just like top field players. It feels like he thinks we're doing that, which we might be to a certain extent. But I feel like a lot of people don't
Cheat going head to head with the Mayweather Pacquiao weigh-ins. Can't catch a break. Like, which one do you watch? The interview downstairs is at the same time as the weigh-ins for the fight. He's like, oh, I can't catch a break. It's kind of awesome.
start at 7. And it won't fight until midnight.
There's like, they're on a card, so there's a bunch of other fights.
Oh,
It's not just them, there's like a bunch of other matches.
Here's another. WCG means would crush GTO rider. That's a very advanced joke. That was an aggressive play there.
bit later too.
There is no link to play against this bot. I'm sorry.
Did you ever answer that other guy who asked you why you're overbetting for value and bluffing cheaper?
He's asking me, have I bluffed less and overbet more with the value?
Oh, he's asking you whether you've done that.
Yeah. Alright, I'm going to town with tens.
Is this guy like trying to figure out like a loophole or something?
I don't really
All
know.
these questions.
I mean, his question, like, we've been doing the entire time, so sort of like. Okay. Kind of got him there. It wasn't really got him, but that one will help.
How you doing?
I am doing good. Oh, 33. How about you?
Downstairs.
Pretty uneventful. Nothing too major. I did just have all on the flop, but we were like equity drops basically. This is a funny comment. I think the scientist got really lucky he wasn't allowed to side bet this challenge.
How many hands are you?
395.
Check away.
Someone wants to know, what is the status of the series?
What is that? Like the scores?
I guess. Another person asked, holy crap, they said, holy crap, that's Bill Gates. They're talking about Dr. Sandholm. It is not Bill Gates, but I understand why you would think that. He does kind of look like Bill Gates. Which isn't the worst. Yeah. Yeah, it's not the worst. Hey.
I'm going to see if you can take like a 20-minute break. Because you're like almost 90 minutes. And they're going to be starting the last screen or the last feed down at 6. So that's going to slow him
You
up.
can just
even more.
chat and
All right, I'm just going to chat.
So yeah, I guess just take,
Okay.
take 20 minutes.
Yep, no problem.
Tell whoever's the security down there that I'm on B,
Okay.
that if they, instead of you having to run back up, just
Okay.
tell them to radio me and I'll let them know.
Thank you.
All right, so I will be mainly chatting now. I'll also ask them if they have any questions for you, Bjorn, okay? Why is your account being reset to 200 BBs deep? The chips are being reset to 200 BB because those are the rules.
people are asking some very silly questions.
Yes, they are. How do you see the computer learn? Can you tell us about how these is learning. I am not the computer team. I am a human being, and I come in peace. Another question, are they ever going to play a full game of poker instead of just one hand? Now I am very, I think they mean like a tournament. We're gonna just ignore that one. One's a little bit. I think that they just don't understand. Yeah. Someone points out, computer makes some mistakes with its huge overbets. Yeah. I agree with you.
Or it did, at least.
I am the Polkbot. So this is awesome. I agree with you. This is awesome. All right. Someone's hammering on Jason. Wait, why is Jason doing an interview when he's behind on hands? I know. That's actually a reasonable point.
Wait, behind on that?
Yeah, he's.
Jason's like 90 minutes behind.
So he should be interviewed because he can read the chat.
Someone is asking why he's doing it when he's behind hands. I'm not exactly sure what they're getting at with that. It's just what they're saying. All right. Someone said, when can I jack this AI into my iPad and make bank? When the AI can beat us.
And the AI can consistently.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right now it's not working.
Yeah, some people seem to think that like I know like more about the computer than like I'm just a poker player, guys. Like I came here, I'm playing some hands, I'm getting held up because I'm running ahead on those hands, and I'm just like thinking about stuff. I'm not computing stuff, and yeah, it's pretty direct.
Yep. Maybe if you have any other questions.
I am opening the floor for questions to Bjorn. Keep in mind, he is tired and quite tilted. All right. Bjorn, what would you estimate your edge is on Doug?
Probably minus under zero.
Minus under zero, so positive.
No, probably under zero. But it could be over zero.
Bjorn says probably, but could be.
Zero plus or minus zero.
Probably under zero, but could be over zero.
Yeah, that's what I said.
I'm very liberal answer.
Someone says Bjorn, hi. Bjorn did not say hi back.
Bjorn is busy cussing on the bar.
Didn't say much at all.
Well, are there no more questions for you? Are there no like general questions that both of us can answer?
I don't really want to do that one. I don't really know anything about the computer learning process. Oh, here's one. Bjorn, you're a legend.
Thank you.
Shit.
But that is not a question.
Bjorn says thank you, but that is not a question. Doug, how many years have you been playing poker? And what was the main reason you chose Heads Up to be your main game? I have been playing poker since I was 18. I chose Heads Up because that's where I seemed to make the most money. And I liked the man-on-man cage fight styles. Cage fight environment. Does the bot base his river calls with pure bluff catchers strongly on blockers?
I'd say that.
Base its river calls with pure bluff catchers strongly on blockers. I would assume so, but it's hard to say. We don't program the bot.
I would say yes,
Bjorn thinks yes.
that it does, but it also
The guy that you said the guy you didn't say hi back to said, WTF, you were his hero.
Okay.
All right, I gotta pick these out because they're coming in quick now. Bjorn, how did you get your name?
Named after Bjorn Borg.
He was named
Tennis player.
after Bjorn Borg, the tennis player. Oh, and the guy you didn't say hi to said his hero is now Dong. So, yeah, you got that. Someone says, I've never seen an Asian with that name. Talking about Bjorn.
Well,
Have you ever met another Asian named Bjorn?
Scandi and Asian mix certainly is a good mix for the aggression that I'm showing poker. That actually made the headlines one. Poker News or something.
Really?
They call me a Scandi Asian.
Wow. Wow, there you go.
That's amazing.
That's pretty good. I'm going to skip that one. Someone asks me if my game is 6 max NL. My game is not 6 max NL.
For some reason, I always remember this one hand I played against you in the 6-match game.
We played 6 max?
Somebody.
What's up, man?
Didn't you play like some 10K 6-match at one point, like maybe
Mhm.
like 2 years ago?
Yeah.
And there was one hand I lit re-rated with like 10 years off.
What happened? Was more stuff?
Lit re-rated with the blind.
And then did anything else happen?
And then like, I think I bet twice and I river 2 pair. And I check call on the river.
Oh. Seems standard. Sounds standard. Are you Scottish, Doug? My ancestry is indeed Scottish.
Oh, I didn't know that. The,
Douglas is a Scottish name.
what about your last name?
Polk, I think, is also like British. I think it's that area. It's not Polish. Some people seem to think that.
Anglo-Saxon.
Anglo-Saxon. Exactly. I will be streaming for the duration of this challenge, but after, most likely not. All right, we're getting like tons of questions now, so we're gonna have to be a little more choosy with what we decide to answer. Let's see here. Can you quit muting your mic? No.
Reading your mic? Breathing in your mic? Muting your mic. Oh. Silly.
Yeah. Do you think mixed games will create another boom? No. I think no, right? Mixed games help move the action.
Could. And
But I
another
think-
specific variant might, but it certainly won't be PLO.
Yeah.
That's favorable. Jerry Jones and Jerry Jones and the Cowboys are rooting for Manny Pacquiao. Nobody's going to lose now.
Well, he was going to lose before, so nothing changed. Nothing changed. WTC Writer, how do you visualize a player? Do you take notes and categorize his actions? Like protection bets too much, the bets too polarized. Or do you more visualize him as a whole and what he's capable and draw conclusions about him in different spots? That is a question. I use a variety of tactics to decide where I will categorize my opponents. But every player is an individual breed, and they must be countered accordingly, unless they are Swedish. Then they will do lots of going all in. Let's see. We have a Q&A going here, guys. We have a Q&A, so you can put what you want in here. Hopefully 30 minutes from the time I'm saying this, when you see it, I will still be answering questions. I imagine I will be, as I can only imagine how much further behind Jason is now getting. All right. Calling out Ike Haxton.
Who's calling out I action?
Apparently, I am, but they're misunderstanding. I say I'm not calling him out. I'm just saying I will be up for a match or challenge.
You just call my name.
Match or challenge. I did not say it, Bjorn. Let's see here. Doug, have you played many hands versus Jungle Man, and how have you done? I have played a fair amount versus Jungle, and he is one of the players I am down the most to. However, I don't think he is too interested continuing play as he has moved into other game types. Where do you see yourself 10 years from now? We'll open this up. Bjorn, you want to go for this one first?
Where do I see myself in 5 years?
Yep. In 10 years.
No, I'm just going to say it's very hard to know at this point. I live for the moment, you know?
He says it's hard to know. He lives for the moment. That was like some pretty deep shit right there. Personally,
Simple and deep.
I will be grinding somewhere.
I would like to be playing poker as
trying to make that monies. Bjorn says they'll be trying to play poker for as long as possible. I enjoy playing this game. So, I don't see a transition. Okay. Doug, are there people playing Nosebleed Cash online that aren't pros? Like rich businessmen, etc.? High stakes online is primarily pros. Occasionally, a few recreational players, but overall, not many. What stakes could the bot beat online?
I would say I would say 400 now.
I think it's like kind of hard to say, right? Because the problem with Heads Up is like it's hard to like pick exact stakes because there's such a wide range of people at like 2-4.
Yeah, but there's a like we can like kind of get that stage like an average skill level.
Yeah, I could kind of see that.
So it's averaging out the skill level.
I'm going to agree with Bjorn. We think around 400 and L, but it would depend on the opponent a lot.
That would be the average answer.
Could you beat Jamie Gold Heads Up? I think it would be a close match. Match between me and Jamie. We should arrange a match to find out more accurately. You know, just in case, because like we don't really know. Like,
Yeah.
I've heard. I mean, he's won a lot of money in one tournament, so.
No, he's like just about the number one. Is the number winner in the world still?
No
Is he
way.
like top 5?
No,
Like,
no way.
lost catcher?
He's not top 5.
Maybe like top, well, it's gotta be top 10. Or like top 8. I would say top 5.
Top.
Like gross tournament winning.
Yeah.
Not 12 million. That year. It was 12, right?
I don't know. I don't exactly know. I just know that there's some guys that have amassed so much because of the one drop.
Yeah, I mean, there's only like Antonio and like.
Negreanu and Coleman.
Yeah, but I don't think Coleman actually has Coleman. I mean, they won like.
Are you joking? Coleman has over 20,
Oh, never mind.
right?
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know.
It's like 19 or 20. Seidel has 22. I think you're not. I think you're wrong here. All right. Let's see. Do you think you could make more money by playing online instead of this challenge? Yes, I could make more online, but this is a unique experience and a good opportunity to be involved with the development. Top 8. I'm on 395 still or something, right? Yeah, but I mean, Jason, 398. Do you plan to take Ivy's title of best overall player in the world? Tangle. No. I am not the best overall player in the world. So I would not take the title. Toughest opponent you've ever played Heads Up versus? I would say Probably jungle. Bjorn, who's your toughest opponent you've ever played?
I'm gonna have to go with the obvious answer.
Okay. Bjorn says that toughest opponent he has ever played is the obvious answer. These are gunners, not imitation. All right. I'll play a couple hands. Just keep it a little fresh, get a little movement here, but overall, just only play a couple. Ace Jack suited. No. I think the bot's chance to win currently is quite low. I would estimate between 0.1 and 2%, but it depends on the changes that are made. 2% caused a reaction from Bjorn. He says that is quite liberal. What is the circumference of my biceps? Great question. All right. I don't know the answer. So
Attempt to find out the answer.
maybe I'll just check in later with that one. You know, let them sit on the edge of their seat there. Sorry. I think we can let this one slide. Who is the best overall poker player in the world? IMO Joizo is up there, always winning the 8 game. Well, yeah. Joizo may very well be. I don't know if I would say that. I would say Jungle is pretty good at most games. Difficult question, though. Gunner Brothers. See, sorry guys, there are so many questions that I'm just trying to get through them as I can. I'm only able to do so much. So, if I miss your question, I apologize, but I'm just trying to answer the ones that seem interesting to me. How did Isildur manage to win 1.2 million from you in that monster session? Was he playing good or just luck boxing?
This was yesterday? Well, like, it was recently, right?
Yesterday, win 1.2 million off of me?
No, not you.
So that's what the question is.
Oh.
1.2 million off of me. However, the buy-in was 120 to 200K. That really isn't that many big blinds or buy-ins for that matter. So I think it was standard. He was playing well that day, however. If I played this, I think I would just get tilted by the software. I feel like I'm really used to it by now.
So what was the question?
The exact question is, it's hard to, I don't, are you ahead? Actually, I'm not totally sure if you're allowed to look through here. So like, I can't say that. Because otherwise then, because if you look through this, then we have to make sure both ways, so. All right. Am I a dog person or are you evil? I am both. A dog person and evil. I missed
Smart
the
man.
EBT event.
He heard the door open.
Nice. Nice. Yes, by playing this event, I was unable to play in Monte Carlo. That's currently going on. But I have plenty of opportunities to play in different tournament series, so I don't think I'm really going to miss out on my fill of tournament poker this year. I just wanted to get a chance to play in this while also getting to play those. The summer's coming, Scoop's coming up, summer's coming up. And there's some different tournaments in the fall, obviously, so I don't think this is going to be too devastating for me to not end up playing in those tournaments there. Claudico is not true AI unless it berates you and calls you a fish in chat. That's interesting. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if that person knows what AI means. But, yes. Oh man, they're calling out Pittsburgh right now. Have the Pittsburgh locals made you eat their regional foods yet? AKA fries on a sandwich. Is that a thing here? Oh. No, I thought that was a joke. Alright, I have not eaten those yet. Maybe one day. However, I'm on a diet. I have a pretty substantial weight loss bet going. Such as fries on a sandwich. I did not know. I thought they were making fun of Pittsburgh. I didn't realize that's.
No, that's like an actual thing.
Oh, okay, okay. All right, well there you go. Someone wants me to coach people to beat the highest stakes and, for example, get 80% of the net income. Normally, I'm more of a 90% kind of guy. I think 10% is kind of already enough. So, yeah, I think for 90 probably. I guess it depends. I'd be willing to maybe make a deal around 85. So I guess we'll see what happens. Did Isildur hit and run me? That's a good question. Overall, yes, but he did play me a lot, so I have no complaints. What's the highest stakes a field player can win nowadays? Depends on the game. That's a question I don't think I'm really going to talk about. Ask Bjorn if he really thinks when people ask insulting, if he really thinks when people are asked insulting questions is because they understand that they are being insulted and really just think you. Yeah, that's a run-on sentence. Sorry guys, if you type run-on sentences, I'm going to be unable to read them. He's asking if basically you and me suck at heads up and L, or if he know. It's a tough sentence to read. It's a tough sentence to read. Mayweather vs. Pacquiao, I have absolutely no idea. I really have nothing to say there. I don't follow boxing much at all, and I'm not betting on the fight. Other than I might, flip for sides with some friends, keep it small stakes, but nothing too substantial. Yep, I am just trying to keep healthy. Got a bit out of hand in Australia with the diet and food there. I've been working out pretty consistently up until this week because of all the hours of play, but just trying to keep things reasonable. Just keep things reasonable, even if that means my bicep size will decrease. This guy really likes my biceps. You must be real mad that like I'm wearing a jacket today because there's no biceps out. Doug, about those blocker calls the bot makes very frequently on the river, are they exploitable by raising, let's say, weak flushes on a paired board? Do you do that kind of stuff versus it? We have
No advanced strat questions.
a strategy that we employ in those instances, but will not be covering advanced strat ITT. Hey Doug, I think it's great you're participating in this, man. Thanks a lot. Curtin. Thank you. We appreciate having the fans here to support us. Doug, fuck, marry, kill. Jason Les, Claudico, and Papa Les, which is Jason's dad.
Who was the first person? Mary Kill?
Jason. I'm not going to answer this question. I'm just not going to go there. But that was aggressive. You really pushed the envelope. No, that one's also kind of stupid. Hey Doug, thanks for doing this. Who is the best player you've ever faced heads up? I would put several players at the top of the list. I think Bjorn is certainly one of them.
Thank you.
You're welcome. That's the truth. I think Jungle is up there. Ike is very strong. There are a decent chunk of great Dynamo players. What is your IQ? I do not know my IQ.
I don't actually know what my IQ is.
I think it is that relevant. I really don't think it's that relevant, right? It's just kind of like, it's like just a way of like trying to prove you're better than people or something. Yeah. Oh, here's one. How many energy drinks have you drank during this challenge? And why are you sad? Why are you sad they don't serve light blue monsters? I have drank far too many energy drinks for the duration of the challenge. Might need to lay off a bit. But the coffee is going to stay. God, why? Some of these people are just asking like the most like stupid stuff. Hi Doug, what do you most attribute to your success climbing from low stakes full rank to high stakes heads up and out? That's from Better Call Saul. Oh, Better Saul Call. Dang. Didn't even recognize that. And there's another person that really wants to know if I use underwear when I'm playing or if I go commando. So like, yeah, that's a thing apparently. And then another guy asking me repeatedly if hot dogs are sandwiches. I don't really know what to say. Okay, that guy is now thinks about other things.
I do play well at trading.
You put okay. I'll let them know.
I'll let them know.
Bjorn says he plays well when he plays naked. AIs are not used today on the main sites. How's it going, Jim?
I got you another setup.
We got another setup. You know what they said? They said we don't have enough laptops in here, so decided to bring in some more. Yeah. How's it going down there? Is Jason's interview over?
It just got through.
Oh, cool. What hand was he on roughly? So I know to pace myself. 321. Okay, cool. So I got some time. Yeah, there's like lots of people asking questions. Yeah, asking some questions. Yeah, I'm up a little bit. Not quite rebounding from the aftermath. How are you doing on the sesh, Bjorn?
I'm pretty even.
Okay.
You're up.
I am up. WCG Rider T-shirt girl was an ex-girlfriend from a few years ago. Why? MRD. That is a bit. The question is, what was the aha moment that got you out of 25 NL? It's a bit of an incorrect statement. I was playing higher when I made that challenge in the past. First, if you are referencing the first time around, I decided to just skip 50 NL. Was not an X at the time. Someone wants to know, is it Bjorn or Bjorn? What do you think? What should we say? Bjorn? Say it's Bjorn, but there's no A. It's Bjorn. I think Google will help you, my friend.
There you go.
This is Doug chatting LDO IMO. What's up? I'm chatting. Boom, right here. Me. Chatting. Would you play live poker daily if online was dead? If you made the same amount of money as you do online?
Well, I had an interesting spot.
Yeah, sure. Hold on to questions, guys. Gonna sweat a fleshy hand. Oh shit, no. Shit. A Bjorn hand.
Shit. Oh, damn. Oh, bloody.
All right.
Not forward.
Well, I'm in. I'm not helping.
Yeah. Stick the rest in the just call.
This is where the big bucks are made. Oh. Oh, you have blue screen. All right. This is where the big bucks are made. Oh man, Bjorn. Leave money on the table. Left it on the table. He played that full house kind of conservative, don't you think, Jim? Yeah. Usually when I have a full house, I usually try to put in my money, right? That's just kind of me, though.
If you don't lose a lot with a set, you didn't play it right.
There you go. There you go. All right. All right. I have a 30-minute delay on the stream. About to start playing some hands again as well.
Push two keys are gonna be.
Well, that was a well-played turn from me. It's a well-played turn. 3 of a kinds.
Keys, can you look what hand Jason's on right now? Or at?
I just got a min 3 bet through. Yeah, that just happened. Which is weird. That doesn't seem right. 4? What? Are you sure it's not 395? If it's 495, I have to get off of this. So 495? Okay, well then, can you double check? That seems way too ahead.
Look on the other screen, because they got opposite screens. Tell them to look on Jason,
Oh, they're probably looking at Dong's screen.
because that sounds right for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Jason didn't play many hands like that.
Oh. Okay. All right. All right. I mean, it's on delay, so it'll actually be fine. But yeah, that was kind of scary. All right.
Yeah, I highly doubt that he did 100.
I was like, holy shit! How did I get so far behind? Someone named Bjornson says, thank you for being so great to your audience and making it fun to watch your stream. No problem, guys. I like to... Yeah. All right. Okay, and we're back playing. Do a little podcast with Joe after the challenge. I don't see why not. I'm down to do a cast with Joey. I actually really enjoy our casts. They're always like pretty fun. Usually it's good material, and like I've known Joe for a long time, so yeah, that would be really cool. I always like to get my power poker podcast on. Triple P. I mean, it's never been called the Triple P before, but like I'm taking it there. All right, pretty good flop. It's about as good as it gets for 4s, right, Jim? So, I mean, well, I can think of one thing. But outside of that, the old big slick. Yeah, that's not about as good as it gets for ace king. Neither is that. But still won the pot. Can't complain about winning the pot. Ooh, that's pretty good. Should I check raise all in, or should I barrel off? These are the questions. I have a gut shot and a flush draw on a 3-up pot. I think I'm gonna check raise all in. There we go. Well played. Got it through. Got it through, man. Up 40K now. Up 40K. No stopping it. Doug, do you think you were playing significantly worse against the bot than you were on the first day? Okay. Beginning. I think we are playing a lot better. We have more stats and are making more accurate adjustments. I think that's a fair answer. Conan says, I'm up lifetime versus Jungle Man. We've played all of 10 hands though. Conan, CSB. Dropping a quick, cool story, bro. You really scared me when you said that he was at 495. I was like, whoa! What happened? Just trying to get to the river here. Nope, he's not gonna let me. He's not gonna let me. He's forcing me out. Didn't really have enough to go with it anyway. The bluff, the small bluff. People think I was scamming with my Jamie Gold answer. I don't think we can conclude anything about Jamie Gold's heads-up game other than in his only heads-up match, which was for millions of dollars. He won. So I think with that track record, we would need a match to clarify things further. I think it's only fair. I think it's only fair. I don't want to just write him off, you know. All right, Bjorn, what do you think? What's a better way to get into heads up and L? Heads up sit and go or 6-max? I would say heads up. Yeah. Someone asks me, how much do you think the humans will be up at the end of the challenge when all 80,000 hands are played? We are estimating 1 to 1.2 million, but it's hard to say. We don't know how good the bot will be by the final day. It improves. Could be much less than that. How many words per minute do I type? I type roughly 80, 90 WPM. Someone asked me, I know this was asked before, but what do you think of Coleman's comments after he won the one drop? What did you think about that, Bjorn?
Well, what do you say? That you think the poker industry
Well, first he just like didn't want to talk to anyone, right? I think at first he just like kind of declined to comment, and then he made a few comments a little bit later. On one hand, I understand that like. On one hand, I understand that like he doesn't really want to like be put in that position, but then kind of on the flip side of the coin, like I feel like when you get that opportunity, you sort of need to represent poker, you know? Just because like it's the game that has given you everything, and even if you think you don't owe anything back to it, I think that like trying to help the game that got you what you got should be part of it. But I know Dan. I think he's a really nice guy, and like I know he has his reasons. So
Like it or not,
yeah, yeah. You get kind of thrown into it, you know.
You're saying how the poker is like, being the industry in general is very scummy. You don't want to represent it.
Yeah, well, poker has like scummy people for sure, like tons of them, and poker also has like a lot of bad people. But yeah, that's very true. Yeah, that's true. People and money. It's a bad combo. That is a bad combo.
It's like in sports, you have somebody that does drugs, they signs a big contract for a big pro team, he's going to probably do a lot of drugs.
Yeah.
Because he has the opportunity and whatnot, but it doesn't, people will always be treated as nature. So, you know, every industry has thugs and the dark side, and then they have a lot of good people. There's a lot of good people.
Yeah, definitely. How's it going? We got some chat going. We got some poker being played. I'm up 41,000. Soon to be 38,000. There's no way I win this. Yeah. Okay. 39,000 actually. I miscalculated. How'd the interview go downstairs? Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh well. Cool. Cool. Yeah, I thought it would be good to like get someone else in for an interview and like mix it up, get some fresh blood in there. Tomorrow I definitely want to be downstairs. Yeah, good session. I'm 38. Yeah, it's going to be a good timing today. Not too shabby. We're answering some various questions on the chat. We've got a real mix of input going on here. Let's see. Yeah, we have a real mix of questions. Doug, do you play in private games with celebrities? The answer to that is no. I'm not really into private games too much. I prefer like the security of being at a place like a casino or an online card room where one of the legitimate ones where I know my money is safe and I'm not going to have any problems with sketchy people, as we were just talking about before. So I usually just don't play in too many private games. Will you buy a better mic? I know just the guy to ask. He's standing next to me. Or was. He's like, we're going over here. All right. See ya. Thank you for everything today.
Where do you want to
All right, at this point, it's whatever. You know, it's just the fans. They just want more of my voice. What can I say? And my biceps, yes. There was a lot of concern about those, so they're okay, guys. The biceps are okay. Have a good one. All right. Is Caner 7 one of the best? Actually, I keep answering their questions. I should mix this up. Dang it, that was not the way I wanted it to go. What was the most I won in a day? I cashed for 1.6 million at Bellagio last summer. Online, I think roughly 800K. It says spade here, that would be, oh, this is a little something. I don't know who Texas King Limit is, so sorry, I can't really answer that question. Yeah. Do you ever play strip poker with dem honeys? No, but I'd like to play normal poker with them bannies. There's an account online named Mega Banny that's been playing a lot of people, so it was a joke on a screen name, but all right. This is getting interesting. All right, taking it down. Oh my God, could this board get worse, Jim? Jim, could this get any worse right now? Fold? Oh, queens. Alright, that was reasonable. I mean, you're gonna lose some money when you have nines versus queens heads up. That's just the top and the bottom of it. I'm actually kind of lucky it ran out like that. Yeah. Otherwise, it could have gotten a little ugly. So far, I am at -9 pounds in roughly 2 weeks. He's got the goods. Got the goods. Downswing in the last little bit. Bjorn, how you doing? Break even. You're a grinder, though. You'll get through it. You do play a ton of poker, though, in general.
I do, but I don't usually play very well.
That's true.
Do you actually play because you've been here?
No, you have to be out of the country to play online.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So, not...
So you pretty much keep it above board 3%.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely the play. Awesome. Someone's commenting on that conversation about taking people to high stakes. Normally I'm more of a 90% kind of guy. Congrats. Awesome. Oh wait, no, congrats was on, I told them about my weight loss. And I'm doing well. Thank you. Thank you for the congrats. The person saying that the fries in the sandwich were stupid are now saying that it's actually good though. Are any of you going to play the 1025 downstairs after this? Wait, there is 1025 downstairs? They're trolling me?
Let me see if it opened in the last version. Let me go ahead.
How's this your Q&A?
They're just the people. The people want to know stuff, so.
Just got little faces out there too.
Yep, little faces. It's great.
I'll turn it around.
All right, Bjorn, channel with me. I'm channeling a 9, a 7, or a 9 through a king, okay? I just don't want the board to pair or an ace, 5, or 6. Yeah. I did not channel very well. That is unfortunate, but what are you going to do? What are you going to do? There's 5-handed 1025 downstairs. If that is for real, maybe I double. Probably not, but I'd go check it out and like hang out for a little bit. Alright, people are asking me to not pick my nose. I'm not making any promises. Asking me. Why would they be asking you? Oh, okay, okay. Oh.
Wait, do you actually pick a nose?
I mean, I don't know what they're talking about, so I mean, I don't know if... I assume there was an accidental nose pick, so... How much of an impact on your edge does playing an opponent with no tilt have? A lot. Playing opponents who tilt 481. How about you?
For what?
481.
81. Oh, okay. 550.
Yeah. Is obviously the best spot, but it's hard to get tilting opponents at high stakes nowadays. 1025 is pretty high for here, right?
Wait, is it actually on?
Yeah, there's 4-handed. Like Jackson, Patrickson. Patrick, he'll dump a lot of money. Jack is a real solid player. He goes to Vegas the whole series. Plays a lot of games.
How often does 1020, just 1025? How often does it take on?
To get it once a month. And then sometimes when he gets to going, we may have it 2 months.
I'm not going to answer religious questions. The question was, Doug, do you believe in God or are you intelligent? I just think that's, we're going to just let that one, we're going to let that one slide. One of the players says I should go play the 1025 and use the free 100K that our great local college gave you. Well played, sir. Well played. I assume that person is here. How tough is Isildur to play against, in your opinion? There is a difference between tough and good, but sometimes you need a little bit of both. Sometimes Isildur tries to be too tough. I don't know. Alright. That's a pretty good river. I mean, Ace King got there, so I'm not too happy about that, but... All right, we're gonna go all in here. Gonna try and get the value. 1K, 1500, 2000. Interesting. All right, let's do it. Boom. Okay, just folds. Go to.
How many chips have you got?
I have 29,000. Someone repeat asking, play please, please, play, play, come on, play. I hate to inform you, but the stream is delayed 30 minutes and you're going to be unhappy. What do you think about Poker Snowy Heads Up versus Claudico? I'm a huge fan of Poker Snowy and use it every day. Do you have much experience with Poker Snowy, Bjorn?
I haven't tried it, no, but I've heard there were two guys that use it. The Danish guys use Snowy.
Okay.
Spain might also use Snowy.
Interesting. Someone wants me to perform my rendition of J-Mo's Triple Draw song. I will give you a brief one-line lyric. I was at a nice dinner last year in Vegas with one of my friends. It was something called the World Series of Food. Basically, like a lot of different kinds of food at this place in Vegas, hosted by one of my friends. And my friend Jason Moe got exceptionally drunk and created a song about triple draw. And the song, I can't remember much of the song, but all I really remember is you draw 3 times and you get a low, then you draw again and you make a low, and it just kind of went on like that. I can't really say that I know the entire song, but it was mainly just drunk and belligerent. So that's really as much as you're gonna get. Doug, what do you think of Dan Coleman's Heads Up game? I've only really played him like a little bit. For a little bit here, I'm going to be answering questions just via the chat so I can keep my pace up on the hands. But Coleman's Heads Up game seems reasonable. Like I've only played him a little bit. We played some 30K sit and goes last year. We were going to play some via the Stars client, but he was only yeah, we played some 30Ks. Yeah, it was pretty big stakes. Pretty big stakes. He seemed okay. You know, he's going to be a little better in the short stack stuff and not quite as good when it's deeper, but all in all, I think he played fine. This is a weird question. What superhero would you most like to be? And then it says Superman or Mike Nassau. At Takeover. Going with Superman. My bad, Mikey. All right. Doug, don't you think it's absurd that a common tourney strat is to minimize X position to seal the blinds instead of making it bigger?
Common what?
No, I think that that's a fine strategy. You're just basically trying to take down the blinds for a cheap price. Let's see. Yeah, it's whatever. 25 NL. Yeah, that one is already answered. Yeah, that'd be great.
That would.
Perfect. Thank you.
Think y'all might hang around.
Um, let's think about that. Yeah,
You might want to check.
Oh, the 2550.
I'm sorry.
Now we got through any games we could move to
let's just like play it by ear. I didn't bring money though.
We don't have any cash.
I didn't think I was going to be playing additional poker.
I'll just tell them that you'll probably
Okay, sounds good.
no time. You don't have to do it in particular.
Okay, cool. Sounds good. That one I'm going to pass on. That one I'm going to pass on. Like what? Hmm.
More. Home stretch.
High stakes games are certainly becoming more difficult. I don't think that's really debatable. That will always be the case. So I would expect that to almost always be true, kind of regardless of what years you're looking at. So I'm sure JMO was correct in that when he said that.
Down 30. How about you?
I'm up 28.
Uh-oh.
Would you define these as heads-up poker eras? Tom Dwan era, Isildur era, Jungleman era, Kano era, and now W. Strider era. Anyone not belong on that list? I don't think those are the exact eras. However, it is fair to say there was a Tom Dwan era, Isildur era, Jungleman era, and WCG Rider era.
That's a good answer.
Alright. Come on, let me just get there on one river, Jesus. Oh shit. Wait, I went to check. Now I'm really value bluffing.
What happened?
Value bluffs. Value bluffs just happened. It got through. I really hope that that worked out. I meant to press the check hotkey, but I pressed the 3/4 pot hotkey. It's probably not even that bad, honestly. Maybe I went more with that line than checking. Let's try doing that. That'd be kind of cool. All right. Okay, that's interesting. Oh! All right, let's see here. I guess I'll go for the slow play. I guess.